What's up guys, it's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with a photography video, and today we're going to be talking about the K&F Concept's lens adapter that's going to allow us to adapt our Nikon F-Mount lenses from Nikon to the Sony A-6000 or other Sony E-Mount camera. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to do this video is because I know there's a lot of people out there who might be considering picking up a second camera. If you're using a DSLR, you might want to go to Mirrorless or Micro Four Thirds, or you might just want to experiment and get out there and shoot with a different brand. I picked up my Sony A-6000 here during Cyber Monday because it was just on a great deal I couldn't pass up. It came with the kit lens and also came with the 200mm zoom lens, so it was a great deal. I picked it up. I've been wanting to try mirrorless cameras for a long time, and I was pretty happy with the purchase. Now, one of the things when you shoot a lot of photography is that you have different lens sets for different cameras. So the Sony uses an E-mount, the Nikon uses an F-mount in most cases. And unfortunately, these lenses don't often work with the other camera system. And lenses are very expensive. They're actually the most expensive thing when you get into photography. In most cases, you're gonna find the lenses that you want cost more than your camera body. So a lot of people are reluctant to jump over and try a different brand of camera just due to the fact that they'll have to buy a new collection of lenses. And that was something I was a little bit concerned about, but after doing some research, K&F Concepts actually makes quite a few of these lens adapters for all kinds of different brands. So you can go from Canon to Sony, or Nikon to Sony, Sony to Nikon, etc. So all you have to do is basically find the right adapter for your camera. So all I'm going to do today is kind of show you how this system works. We're not going to go take any photos or anything. We're just going to kind of show using the Nikon lenses on the Sony camera. And the one thing you will have to keep in mind with this is going to make your lens manual focus only. So there's a small price to pay for being able to use your lenses across two different cameras. So let me just take my Sony A-6000 here, and we are going to remove the kit lens from that and put that over here somewhere. It's got the cap on so it won't get scratched. There you can see the sensor and everything. So on this adapter is actually going to show you the side that goes with the F-mount and the side that goes with your other camera, and there is going to be a dot on here to line it up. It's right here, it's a little red dot. We're going to line that up with the dot on our Sony A-6000 and then just screw that on. Normally it'll lock into place. You see here you have a release knob. This is going to be for your F-mount, and then the adapter will release using your camera's standard adapter. So we're going to start with a smaller lens. This is actually my Nikon E-series 50mm, which I got on, I can't remember where I got this from actually, to tell you the truth. It's been a while since I bought this lens, but let's find a little circle here to match it up. You're going to match it up with the red dot on the adapter. And then you're just going to, like you usually do with the Nikon F-mount, twist it to the side. You'll hear that click and lock in. So there you have it now. We have our Nikon F-mount lens fully mounted on our Sony A-6000. So we're going to turn this on. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the screen here. And we'll see if we can maybe... It's going to be tough to focus because of the lens focus range on my D7100 that we're working on right now, but I can just try to focus on there and see if it works. But you can kind of see on screen that you're getting, to get out of the glare here maybe, you actually can see what's in front of the camera there. So, but that's basically how it works. Now, depending on your camera system, you may have to change some of your settings. When I went onto the A6000, I actually had to change it to work without releasing the lens, which is a special setting in there anytime you use a manual focus lens. And that's going to be the only real major drawback of using this system, is going to be that you're going to have to basically shoot your lens in manual mode, manual focus. So you may have to adjust those settings on your lens and on your camera appropriately. So this is my Nikon 70-300. We're going to throw this on here just to again show you how you can adapt multiple lenses to a different camera system. So again, you just match up the dots and you stick it on there, and everything is good to go, and you can shoot photos like you normally can with it. So it's pretty cool. It's a good way to save some money if you are considering changing the brand of camera you're using. And again, you can see there you've got the full lens just sitting there on the Sony A-6000. So this is pretty cool, especially for me, because I wanted to try the mirrorless camera, and I have a huge collection of Nikkor lenses for my Nikon D3100 and also my D3400 and my D7100. So I have quite a few lenses I'm looking forward to using, shooting also on the Sony. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But again, this is K&F Concepts. You can kind of see the box here. It comes in a little plastic container that opens up. It doesn't tell you what kind of adapter it is on the front. It just kind of comes in this little nondescript box. I got this on Amazon for $29.99, so relatively inexpensive. It allows you to adapt a multitude of lenses on your off-brand camera, so it saves you a lot of money if you can put up with just having to shoot in manual focus all the time, which I know a lot of people are not a fan of, but if you can get used to it, this is a great low-budget, low-cost way to be able to pick up another camera in a different line and still be able to use all of your lenses from your older camera. And the cool thing about this too is this also lets you use some older manual focus lenses from like back in the 1960s, and even older than that in some cases, and you can adapt them on a brand new camera. It's being used in the 2000s, so that's definitely a cool thing. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, taking a look at the K&F Concepts adapter, going from the Sony E-Mount to the Nikon F-Mount. Pretty cool little device in my opinion, and can't wait to get out there and shoot some photos with my Nikon lenses on my Sony camera and make people look at me weird, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.